Hello everyone, this is Mr. Horgan with you once again for another retro edition of The Price is Right Pricing Game Recap.
My name is BenMasonTelevision, joining him once again. And this time we're going to be recapping the episode that aired on December 16th, 1988. Now, these are the games that were played on that day. Barker's Bargain Bar, Dice Game, Bullseye,
Most expensive, 3 strikes.
Most expensive, right. 3 strikes and secret attack. I'm trying to remember all this stuff. I'm trying to mesmerize it. And folks, I want you to stay tuned to this video because we're going to tell you about a Sam's Workshop Home Viewer Showcase later on. So stay tuned for that. Let's go on to the first game, Mr. Horgan.
Very well. The first contestant was Dorothy. She played Barker's Bargain Bar for a fixed-reed country court group chaise lounge modeled by the juicy Janice Pennington and an English Mark Darts electronic video dart game modeled by the dazzling Diane Parkinson.
All right. Now Dorothy chose the dart game to actually to be the bigger bargain because the bed was marked at $11.64 and the dart game was marked at $11.95. She went with the dart game. Let's start off with the bed. The bargain price is $11.64. The actual retail price is $15.64, a difference of $400. Now over to the dart game. Bargain price, $11.95. What is the actual retail price? It's $18.95 for a difference of $700. Dorothy wins.
Both prizes totaling $3,459.
All right.
Next up, Margarita played Dice Game for a Subaru GL Wagon modeled by Janice. The happy Holly Hallstrom and Diane brought out the dice game table.
We're playing for 5 digits, and the first digit is given for free. It's a 1.
Now, Bob explained the rules to Margarita that there were no numbers higher than 6 and no zeros.
Everyone should know that.
Well, Bob had to test Margarita on what he just said to her, and she said lower than 0 when it came to the low part of the numbers.
This isn't Jeopardy. You can only go lower than 0 on Jeopardy. But this isn't Jeopardy. This is The Price is Right.
Right. Okay, for the second number, Margarita rolled a 6. Was 6 the second number? No, it wasn't. We knew it was lower.
Obviously.
For the third number, Margarita rolled a 4. Was it a 4? Yes, it was!
Oh, all right. We're on a roll here.
Oh, yeah. For the fourth number, Margarita rolled a 2. Was 2 the fourth number? No, it wasn't. She went higher. Going with odds.
Okay.
And last but not least, she rolled a 6 for the fifth number. Was it a 6? Yes! It was a 6!
All right.
So, now it's time to reveal the second and fourth numbers. The second number was a 1.
All right, now, she rolled a 2, Margarita, in her for the third number. Now, the only way she could lose is, let's not even think about that. It's higher than a 2, is it not?
Yes, it is. It's a 4, the fourth number. Actual retail price, $11,446.
Ooh, all right.
We're 2 for 2. Okay. Michael, no, not yours truly, played Bullseye for a trip to Africa, specifically to Nairobi, Kenya. There you go. It included a 12-day Safaricentre International Kenyan photographic safari adventure modeled by Diane, a prize worth $7,360.
All right, we're playing the real Bullseye game, not the 1972 Bullseye. And we're playing with 6 grocery products, and we're dealing with $5 to $6 Bullseye we're dealing with.
That's right. Here were the 5 grocery items. Johnny Cat Premium Cat Litter.
Ah, for your cat. It's cat food, obviously.
Right. A bottle of Tabasco sauce. Bay's English Muffins. Gas X and Acid. And Del Monte Sweet Peas. Michael first went with the English Muffins. He decided to buy 5 of those. Each one cost $1.29, and 5 of them totaled $6.45.
Wow, no, so he didn't get on the board at all.
No, he did
4
not.
would have worked.
4 would possibly have been worked, yeah. Okay, his second attempt, he chose the Del Monte Sweet Peas. He decided to buy 9 of those.
And Bob even mentioned that's too much. That's enough. Bob, you'd have to wait 13 years for that game to get on your show.
Well, each one cost 43 cents. 9 of them totaled $3.87. He didn't hit the bullseye, but he did get a mark.
Michael.
He got a mark. Michael got a mark. There we go. Okay. For Michael's final attempt of hitting the $5 to $6 bullseye, he chose the Tabasco sauce. He decided to buy 3 bottles. Each one cost 89 cents. 3 of them totaled $2.67. Michael got himself another marker on the board.
You know, 6 of them would have won too, you know. Hey, but he's got more chance to win because there's a hidden bullseye somewhere that either the peas or the other prize he purchased has a hidden bullseye. He wins, and he's on his way to Africa. Let's see what happens.
Now, I believe Bob went to the peas first because that was the grocery product Michael got the first marker on. Was the hidden bullseye there? Sorry. Now, it had to be behind the Tabasco sauce for him to win. Was the hidden bullseye behind the Tabasco sauce?
Sorry.
No, it wasn't. Would he have gotten the hidden bullseye with the English muffins?
No.
Nope. Was it behind the cat litter?
No. Gee, I wonder where it's at. Could it be behind the Gas X, I wonder?
It sure was the Gas X. That's where the hidden bullseye was.
Ooh, tough going there.
And Bob kind of joked around with that grocery product as a lady in the audience was telling Michael to get the Gas X. Oh well. On to number 4 on the pricing games. Helen played most expensive for a Murrey bumper pool table modeled by Janice, a Tappan side-by-side 2-door refrigerator freezer featuring chill water dispenser and automatic ice maker modeled by Diane, and a Chromcraft Furniture dining group modeled by Holly.
And of course the object of the game is to pick out the most expensive prize. Which one could it be? Gee, which one did this contestant go for?
Helen believed that the dining group was the most expensive prize.
Number 8. Now let's start with number 1, the pool table. How much was that? $1,100 bucks. Now let's go on to number 2, the refrigerator. How much is number 2? It's $1,300. So if number 3 is more than $1,300, he wins all 3 prizes. And let's find out. Is that third prize over $1,300 bucks? Let's start finding out right now. It sure is. It's $1,806, and she is a big winner.
A big winner indeed, winning all 3 prizes totaling $4,206.
Well, we're going fast here today.
All right. Franklin played 3 stripes for a Geo Metro LSI 2-door hatchback coupe modeled by Holly. 4 numbers in the price of the car. They were 1, 5, 7, and 0. And also that it went into the bag, the hated 3 stripes. Boo! Franklin's first draw, he drew strike 1. For his second draw, he drew the 5. He believed it was the second number. Was he right? No, he was not. Back to the bag it went. For his third draw, he drew strike 2.
Oh my lord. This guy's on very good shape. Literally, there are only 5 things left in the bag, and one of them's only a strike. The other 4 numbers are there too. But if he's going to win this card, he's got to focus here.
Sure does have to focus. On to draw number 4. Franklin got the 0. He believed it was the 4th and last number. Was he right? Yes. 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 5th draw now, he drew the 7. He believed it was the first number. Yes. 7 was the first number. Even Bob knew. Alright, on to draw number 6. Franklin got the 5. He believed it was the 3rd number. Was it the 3rd number? Yes, it was.
Alright, now hold it for a second. We got 2 discs left in the bag. One of them's a strike, and the other one is the one that fits in the spikes of that car. All Franklin has to do is draw that one, and he's won himself a car worth over $7,000.
Alright.
Morgan?
On draw number 7, Franklin reached into the bag, and he pulled out
the 1!
Yes! The 1 is correct! He won himself the car! $7,150! How do you like that?
Yeah, that's gotta be great.
Absolutely.
Alright, 1 game left to go. And we're 4 for 5 here. We're 4 for 5 here. You think, can we make it 5 out of 6? Let's start finding out. Who's the last contestant, Mr. Morgan?
The last contestant was June. She played Secret X for a Harris of Pembleton Cherry Creek bedroom solid hardwood group, plus a BEMCO Posture 5 pillow quilt mattress set, all modeled by Diane, a prize package worth $3,249.
Alright, now, you got the first X for free, and it went right in the top left corner. Now, you have to earn 2 more X's, and let's talk about the prizes with those X's. Mr. Morgan?
Well, they were over by Holly. The 2 small prizes were an Ariel de Fragonard fragrance. Now, I loved how Ronnie did the description for that small prize, and Bob was like, I told you not to do it that way. Women will scream. Please. That was funny. I really love that.
Yes, me too.
And the second small...
Just imagine. I'm glad Bob Barker isn't dealing with George Gray, because he'd make it short and sweet. You just say it's great.
The second small prize was an Epilady Ultra 3-Speed cordless hair remover.
Okay, now, a cordless hair remover and some fragrance? Get out of town! Anyway, she went for the fragrance, she said $50 and not $23, and that was right. Gets another X. And she placed the X, I believe, on, let's see, in the top right corner. Alright, things should be up on top. Now, for the hair remover, she said $89 instead of $108, and that was right, too. So, she's won all 3 X's, and for that 3rd X, she placed it in, right? She placed it right in the bottom left.
Bottom left.
The only way, if it's in the top, she wins. If it's in the middle, she wins. If it's in the bottom, well,
we know what would happen if it was on the bottom.
Yeah, you know. Let's see what happens. And the secret X, believe it or not, is in the pot. He wins.
5 out of 6 games won.
Yeah.
A very impressive show.
All right.
We also gave away $2,100 in cash. Helen won $100 for a perfect bid, and she got the honors to reach into the pocket. Bob Barker keeps the $100 bill.
$100 pocket.
Yep. And $1,000 was won by Franklin in the second showcase showdown, and $1,000 was also won by June in the second showcase showdown.
$2,000 winners in the second half. Man, that doesn't happen very much, but when it happens, it's really exciting.
It sure is. Now, all the contestants actually get titles, such as for Dorothy, Margarita, Helen, Franklin, and June. They're named the MVPs of The Price is Right. And Michael gets contestant recognition for winning his showcase, which included the theme being the showcase was themed about what to do when it gets hot. Now, in that showcase, he won himself a Homestead Ceiling Fans Homestar ceiling fan, modeled by Diane, as she was fanning the tag of the company's name. A GA Systems Incorporated home soda fountain, modeled by Holly. A Catalina Spa Santa Barbara self-contained spa, modeled by Janice. And a 16-foot gas-drawn Carlson ski boat with an 88 Johnson horsepower motor with custom trailer. That was also modeled by Janice.
Anyway, Stephen bid $17,000. The actual retail price of this showcase was $21,409 for a difference of $4,409. And that was good enough for him to win. Actually, it was Michael.
Michael, yes.
Yeah. Anyway, he did very well, winning $22,437 in cash and prizes. Actually, in prizes.
Just prizes. He didn't win any cash.
Yes. Yeah, the other one got the cash. All right. Very good day for him. Now, as I said at the top of the show, we were dealing with a Santa's Workshop Home Bureau Showcase, and let me tell you about it. For the past several weeks on the show at that time, thousands of Americans have sent in bids in dollars and cents of a home viewer showcase, which included a Christmas wreath, an entertainment center with an arm-wide color television. We have a motorcycle, an emerald and diamond necklace, and a Chevy Corvette. The actual retail price of that home viewer showcase is $71,685.85, as indicated by Bob. Now, you know what Bob did? He went to a telephone and he dialed the winning bid, the winning card holder, well, the winner. And in this case, it was Pamela Kraus from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Yeah, I'll tell you, she was so happy to win everything in that home viewer showcase. Truth is, she sent in 145 bids. 145 bids. Anyway, it's not very easy to win a home viewer showcase. Yeah, she was a nurse back in Winston-Salem, and she's been watching Price is Right for the last 13 years at the time, which is ironically how long the show's been on for an hour.
And oddly enough, the bid of $71,685
and change is right on.
She was exactly right on it. All right. Promotional consideration for this retro edition of The Price is Right Pricing and Recap is provided by the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, starring Steve Martin and John Candy. What's that?
I have that movie too.
Oh, awesome! Cool. Awesome. All right. So, Ben Mason Television. Television, could you please remind our viewers of upcoming retro pricing and recaps that you have requested for me to do, please?
Okay, Mr. Morgan. We have December 23rd, 1982, December 24th, 1984, December 22nd, 1986, and December 25th, 2007. And let's not forget October 28th, 1987, December 1st, 1992, and October 29th, 1985. We're still waiting for those. But wait! Here's something else that I requested Mr. Horgan and I to do starting in 2013. Starting in the new year, we're going to recap 6 very special episodes of The Price is Right that aired in the summer of 1986. Now these episodes aired on Thursday nights opposite must-see TV on another network, which I'm not going to name. Yeah, you know what my favorite network is.
Yeah, I know the network you're referring to, must-see TV.
Yeah, that's the one. Anyway, we're going to be, during the last year or so, TV Lover has uploaded all 6 of those primetime specials that aired back in 1986, and me and Mr. Morgan are going to recap those episodes in order. Alright? That's coming next in the start of the new year.
Be on the lookout for those, folks.
Yep.
BenMasonTelevision, you made my job very easy on helping me out on those lists on the upcoming retro pricing and recaps. I thank you for that, and I also want to thank you once again for appearing on the retro edition of The Price is Right Pricing and Recap. As always, it's been a lot of fun. He approves, folks. Alright, that's going to do it for another retro edition of The Price is Right Pricing and Recap. Until next time, this is Mr. Horgan from Woodbridge, New Jersey, USA.
And this is BenMasonTelevision from Contestant, New Brunswick in Canada. Remind you, help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered, especially this time of year. Even pets need homes at Christmas time. See you later, everybody.
See you soon.